Stay tuned.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
Yeah, man, we are in the beauty of P1 Plus. We are actually going for inspection. You can come and check your land. It's a better place. Be the landlord of yourself. How will you be renting now? So you're wasting money. Because what they are the gida? Because they are the gida. All our money they are back at the Lagos, Nigeria. Warale.
Then here we have the apartment block. We have 8 suites of 2-bedroom apartments and also 8 suites of 1-bedroom. This is a green area.
We've seen the 3 estates by P1 Plus. In fact, they are all fantastic. They are all fantastic, and I actually enjoy my customers, my clients to come in and key into these 3 estates because the estates are superb. Where we are now is the autograph view.
The London you are looking for is here. The USA you are looking for is here. Even the Canada you are looking for is here. So we encourage you guys to come and subscribe with the P1 Plus all the way.
My name is Lolo Ibe Vivian, the coordinator of Excellence Center Ejibo. Honestly, P1 Plus want to appreciate you guys for bringing us out to view your wonderful estates. Thank you, P1 Plus, for bringing us out here free of charge to view your estates. God bless you all. By His grace, we shall sell and market all your properties for you. Yes. Amen. Thank you.
Hello everybody. everybody, this is Vivian Imako, the ED, P1 Perfection Business Investments Limited, and you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Keep it locked. God bless you.
Is it?
Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than the Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
All right, it's a beautiful morning, Lagos, Nigeria. Exactly 5 minutes past the hour of 10. Welcome, everybody, to a new week and to a new day. Yeah, trust you had a wonderful weekend and trust you had a wonderful night's rest. Yeah, it feels so good to be here once again. I can't remember the last time I sat down in the studio. They've changed. Will I say they've changed? I mean, they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. And as a matter of fact, as a matter of thing, as a matter of slim, whichever matter that is mattering, as a matter of fact, we move forward, we move. But then the ministry would also move to the permanent side. Can I hear a bigger amen? Welcome every one of you to this week's edition of Table Talk, the very program that comes your way every Monday morning at 10 a.m., bringing you up to speed with the latest social political affairs. You can choose to call it current affairs. You can choose to say, okay, everything that is the latest of the latest of the latest as far as happenings is concerned. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just happy this morning. It's not that I've had breakfast, but naturally I'm a happy man. I can be happy at any time, at any day. You have the responsibility. You have the when I talk too much, you have the responsibility to create your happiness. Your happiness should not be dependent on anything, but it is in your hands. This one, I don't talk motivational speaker this morning. Let's quickly segue. Do not forget, we'll come your way Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with amazing programs. Feel free to be part of the conversation this beautiful Monday morning. Like, comment, and share. As always, I'd love to hear from you. Let's know where you're watching us live from. Let's know where you can hear us live from. As usual, we begin the show with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about, and then we segue to other headlines being reported from various newspaper platforms. This morning, we're going to be doing the Punch newspaper, the Guardian newspaper, Daily Post newspaper, and also the Nation. Let's just do 5 this morning. Usually, we used to do up to 7 or 10, but today, let's do 5. There's something about the number 5. So we're going to do 5 this morning so that I won't have to rush. We'll take our time. And yes, I have a guest in the house, a guest in the studio, which I'm going to introduce her much later. And then I want you all to look forward and watch out. You're going to see more of her from time to time. So if you don't see me in the studio, you will see her, you will see some other persons and all that. The ministry must move whether he likes it or not. Quickly, here's a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about. Number 1, the National Industrial Court sitting in Lagos has ordered the reinstatement of the sacked clerk of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Olaleko Onafeko. The order follows an ex parte application to the court made by Onafeko through his counsel, Yusuf Nuruddin. He was sacked following the recent leadership crisis in the assembly. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has directed the newly elected local government chairman and councillors to stay away from their respective secretariats to prevent clashes with all those allegedly occupying the offices illegally. Speaking on Sunday at the swearing-in ceremony, Adeleke commended the Osun State Independent Electoral Commission for adhering to due process in conducting the elections. Number 3, a 50-year-old farmer identified as Alfa Mustafa was shot dead at close range on his farm in Agiri village near Olodo in Odeda local government area of Ogun State. Mustafa's lifeless body was discovered on Saturday, February 2022, after an unidentified assailant attacked him. All right. Quite not a good one. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control and Prevention has reported 80 deaths from 413 confirmed Lassa fever cases across 11 states during epidemiological week 6, February 3rd to 9, 2025. The Federal Disease Control Agency said the case fatality rate, CFR, has risen to 19.4% from up from 17.5% in the same period in 2024. All right, number 5, quickly. Nigeria and China has signed a 7.6 billion euros green hydrogen energy deal that will lead to a gradual transition from fossil fuels to clean energy. In line with global best practices, the agreement was signed at the weekend in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital, between the federal government's APPL Hydrogen Limited (AHL) and a Chinese firm, Longai Green Energy Technology Company Limited. Yeah, I was supposed to attend the signing, but I was just too occupied. The federal government, number 6, has spent approximately $8 billion to stabilize the naira. The chief executive officer of Financial Directives Company, Bismarck Rewani, has said his claim is coming amid the celebrated stability in the foreign exchange market, with the dollar exchanging for 1,500 naira as against the volatility experienced in the recent past. Oyanu, the president of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, my very good friend, has revealed that the Dangote Petroleum Refinery currently has over 500 million liters of petrol in its reservoir. I think I will call Dangote this morning. I think it should give me, out of that 500 million, it should give me 1 million. Let me flash him if he can call me back. He also said the refinery now produces enough fuel for local consumption and export. Dangote spoke during the tour of the $20 billion Lekki-based facility with the Zambia Minister of Energy, Makozo Chikote, at the weekend. The Kwadi, number 8 of the Sharia Court of Appeal, Kwara State, Justice Abdurraham Sheyi, has stated the approval of the state authorities or traditional rulers is not needed for Muslims to establish and operate Sharia arbitration panels in the Southwest. He described the objections to Sharia arbitration panels in the Southwest as illegally baseless. Number 9, before we run, the Edo State's Police Command on Sunday confirmed the arrest of one Kelvin Izeko over the murder of his wife. Oh, Kelvin, I warned him. Success Izeko, age 38, on Saturday. In a viral video, police and residents of the area were seen taking the deceased, who had machete wounds on the head, from her apartment into the police Hilux truck. And lastly, the Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners has expressed concern over the potential impact of the federal government's impending ban on large tankers carrying over 60,000 liters of petroleum products Also, the Petroleum Product Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria has called on President Bola Tinubu to intervene and mitigate the impact of the ban on large tankers on those affected. Well, I think you see these tanker issues. Very, very simple thing that you people should do, you people will not do. There should be a designated time that tankers will move, because these tankers are really causing havoc. The other day, in which state a tanker fell and exploded, and over 80 people were affected. Some died, some injured. Come on now. Yes, Nigeria this year would be celebrating how many years? You don't even know. 60 what? 65. Imagine now. You wanted to Google it. So you have not been following up on your countries. Okay. Is now so now they do for you? Okay. Had it been now, I want to give you 1 million naira for the answer to that question. You have failed it. You even open calculator. What do you want to calculate? All right, that's a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about. We segue to other stories appearing on the headlines, and then we'll just talk about a few of them that catches our attention. Beautiful morning to you, my beautiful sister. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Fantastic. That's a very, very fine voice. So pleased to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
You're welcome in the name of the Lord. Hallelujah. Had it been, you can imagine, had it been you have been here with me doing this thing, I'm sure that, you see the whole excitement. I'm not just excited because I'm excited. You just, let's leave that in. All right. Let's take the very first one, reported 16 minutes ago. One good thing about this program that comes away every Monday morning at 10 a.m. is that, so number one, in case you've missed newspaper review from early hours of the day, probably because of your busy movement and all that, you're unable to catch up with newspaper reviews, headline stories, updates, and all that. You have the opportunity to be up to speed. You have the opportunity to catch up with recent stories, recent headline stories. So at this time everybody's already in the office. At this time quite a number of people are settled, and just tune in live on Facebook and YouTube and just be up to speed with what you've missed from the early hours of the day, and also the latest that is also being reported. Some of these stories will be reporting to you now, we'll be presenting to you. Many of them were not reported. At 6 a.m. this morning, or 7 a.m. or 5 a.m. or any of the hours. Early hours headline review. And that is another good thing about this program. That's why you always have to be here with us at 10 a.m. All right, US aid. Please, somebody should help me. All right, I had to quickly take cold coconut juice. I was running out of what now? USAID places 1,600 employees on administrative leave. And Tinubu congratulates Daniel Bwala on 50th birthday. People still in critical condition, Vatican. Bomb threat triggers emergency landing in Rome. Macron to present Trump with proposals on peace in Ukraine. Have you been following the Donald Trump? Let me use the word, the Donald Trump effect.
Yes.
So what would you do you have anything you can point out? Concerning the Donald Trump effect, the Donald Trump effect, we've seen, just like what I've read, Macron to present Trump with proposals on peace in Ukraine. And we know how Ukraine has been for some time now. We've also seen some cutting away of some special aids to some countries in Africa, some readjustments. The other day he said we only have two gender. Man and woman, not man, woman, and woman. What would you say concerning the Donald Trump effect?
The thing is, Donald Trump is a radical. his presence in power somehow just shakes the whole world. You can see from some of the things you mentioned, like the gender, the cutting off of the aid to Africa and others. So that's just everything about Donald Trump. When he's in power, you can't hear of wars. I remember the last time, in his last administration...
I thought you wanted to say, I remember the last time I went to meet him.
Oh, hopefully in the future.
Okay.
I remember his last administration.
Yeah.
There was this thing with North Korea. They were threatening to start a war, and he just found a way to make it all better. He had to go all the way to North Korea to see the president and just asked for him to come to the table. So that's just one thing about Donald Trump. Some people might feel like he's too irrational, but somehow some of the things he does just finds a way to create the peace and just makes sense.
Do you think do you think Nigeria will get to a point where we'd have a Donald Trump ensuring that things are in place?
Hopefully.
In your mind now, who do you think is a Donald Trump kind of, which of the candidates, political person that is looking like a Donald Trump?
Me. 2032. Watch out.
Okay. 2032. The Lord shall make it come to pass. All right, we have enough fuel to meet Nigerians' need. Dangote refinery. Fuel crisis looms as drivers stop loading. Alleged harassment. Stepfather, friend arrested for impregnating 14-year-old in Lagos. Oh, Jim. Tax reform. National Assembly engages CACOS leaders as hearing begins. Babangida justifies $12.4 billion Gulf oil windfall mismanagement despite Okibo's reports. You see this Dangote refinery thing. When it came into establishment, quite a number of Nigerians were excited and happy for the fact that, okay, yes, it would bring about a reduction in fuel price and all that. Do you think the Nigerian factor is because everyone has been clamoring for Nigeria. I mean, Nigerians have been clamoring that we should have our own refinery. We should refine our own products. And please, wherever you're watching us live from, be part of the conversation, either live on Facebook or YouTube. Let's know where you're watching us live from and your opinion on some of the things that we're talking about this morning. Now, Nigerians have always been clamoring, let's have our own refinery, let's stop the exportation and deportation and transportation and all the rotations. Do you think the Nigerian factor is affecting the Dangote refinery? Because I don't know. I mean, I've not seen the ripple effect of the Dangote refinery as we envisaged.
Yes, that is true. I haven't seen it too. Recently, I read about the fuel that Dangote refinery is producing now. I think the color is white.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like the regular one. And I'm not sure of this information, but it seems like we still import, we still refine outside,
we still import and refine.
In.
I mean, we still export.
Yeah, we still export
and report.
Yes. So I'm not sure what the point was of building the refinery if by now we still haven't started refining in Nigeria and, reducing the cost for the local man and woman in the society.
I mean, in my head, what will it cost? Now, this is Dangote refinery. I mean, this is, when I was reading out, it said, let me look for it. The president of Dangote Group, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, has revealed that the Dangote Petroleum Refinery currently has over 50 million liters of petrol in its reservoir.
So what is stopping us?
What is it doing there?
So I think the political, everything is politics at the end of the day. So that is what I believe that has an effect on the reason why we haven't started refining yet.
And even aside from the political thing, there are people that are also benefiting from this.
Exactly.
Just like that song, as they pain them, they sweet us, so as they pain. All right, moving on. APC, PDP clash as El Rufai woes opposition parties. You see this? I don't want to talk about these people. Let's move on. This is not a good one. On the Metro, Metro Plus on the Punch, it says police recover burnt corpse in Edo, arrest suspect. Ogun farmer found dead with bullet wounds on farm. Husband in police net for killing wife in Edo. Jigawa car thief nabbed stolen vehicle recover. Man drowns retrieving phone inside Ogunwe. My brother let the phone go. Now you and the phone are gone. Eh? To what extent? I don't know. To what extent can you go for your phone?
I don't blame the person. What type of phone is it? That's the question.
That is how much you buy the phone. My brother, please let the phone go. It's not worth your life. Stepfather friend arrested for impregnating 14-year-old in Lagos. Quite unfortunate. Ondo ethnic group laments border attacks. Gunmen shots Delta pastor. Adopt 6 worshippers. Lena arrested for killing final year Delta varsity students. Yeah.
Story.
That's. Do you know about the story?
Yes, I heard about it recently. From what I read, there was someone learning how to drive with maybe her boyfriend in the car, and then I think it was at night. People had to step aside for the car to pass, and somehow, this car found its way to hit a student beside a shop. The impact even made one of the people standing there to fly into another compound.
Wow.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I think the girl was arrested. Yes, I hope the nursing student gets justice.
So it's in the process of learning how to drive.
Yes.
I think at this point there should be a special center where people should go and learn how to drive.
You know, the thing about Nigerians is the rules are there, the policies are there, but we get coconut head, you know.
The way you talk that coconut head with that
coconut head.
Coconut head. So yeah, basically it's. I mean, you should. I think Nigerians, maybe until when there is a standing order, anybody that wants to learn how to drive must not do it. Must not learn how to drive on the road. You should go. I mean, there are open fields everywhere. For instance, if you're in Lagos, Tafawa Balewa Square is there. It's Surulere Stadium, just open field, wide places. There are also empty lands in several locations, not on the road or where people are, so that you don't come and jam somebody for this thing. All right, moving on. Truck ban will reduce fuel supply to not natural. Lagos Calabar Highway FG pays 15 billion compensation. State government what's that now? State government, yes, uprising LG's control over property taxes, NIESV. All right, let me take this from the sports segment. Inform Oshime eager ahead of World Cup qualifiers. Are you a fan of Oshime?
Just leave me out of it.
The Tigers pick 2025 AfroBasket ticket. Lukman Gasparini overreacted, says Okocha. Let's take some politics story. Supreme Court judgment fails to seal LG attorney 7 months after verdict. South PDP re-elects Obi's zonal chairman. PDP sweeps Oshupo, wins all 30 LGs. That's local governments. AA extends national chairman's tenure, amends constitution. Don't turn Oshu into wild west. Makinde wants APC. PDP celebrates Oshun LG poll victory, praises Adeleke's leadership. Oshun PDP hails voters, condemns violence in LG poll. Okay. PDP governors hail Adeleke on Oshun LG election process. I think it's that very one that made Davido angry. I had to call Davido and say, bros, calm down.
Okay. This lie where you did blow.
My viewers know now. Should I call Davido in your front? Calm down. Ondo awaits new governance era as Aida Tiwa begins fresh mandate. All right, that is how much we can take from the Punch. Okay, I can see entertainment, editorial. Please feel free to pick up the Punch and get full details of some of these big stories that we've presented to you this morning. Let me see what do we have here on entertainment. From music to mayhem, Portable's never-ending scandal. What do you think what should we do to Portable?
We should just create a whole channel for him and his baby mamas.
Oh, Chim. You know, the other day he came out and started saying he needs deliverance, he needs help, this one and that one. Even the sister came out and said his spiritual attack is cause everything that is working on him. Portable today he's this, tomorrow he's that. My father-in-law has taken Naira Marley's side, Wumi Aloba. I work for everyday penny I get, Diva Gold. I'm asking for help to avoid death, Halima Abubakar. Fans knock Davido over attack on Oshun CP. Spotlight on Ozone's impact on Afrobeat. Okay, Efe Iwara reveals crush on Queen of England. Crush. Hello, reduce the volume. Efe Iwara reveals crush on Queen of England. You follow me, do here. Okay. B-Max speaks on journey from digital media to nightlife. Allegations against me, Bizless says Nedu. Let's move on to The Guardian. And the big one we have here says, a journey in service. Afterthought of Maradona, says, say critics as IBB shares June 12 blame. Contrary to the decades-old a perception that General Ibrahim Babangida retired ushered in era of corrupt and money-bag political class, the accused has stated that cleansing the Eugene stable to birth a new democracy and country was his primary mission between 1985. I don't know if you followed the book launch by this Butch Long. Who did that Butch launch?
Book launch.
Yes, book launch.
By who?
This man that took over, Ibrahim Babangida. Ibrahim Babangida. Now, several Nigerians Nigerians had various opinions, and some people said, which I also agree with, is the fact that in a certain environment, that man is supposed to be in prison. That man is supposed to be suffering for the lives, suffering or justice for what he did that took the lives of Nigerians, blah, 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 and all that. But I've got to discover something. In this nation, you can be a thief, political. I'm talking about politics now. You can be a this or a that or a this or a that. And years later, you will come back to become a hero, to become, a mentor, and a this and a that and a this and a that and a this and a that.
Yeah. We don't know where we stand. The same mouth we used to call fail is the same mouth we used to call pass.
And it is so amazing. And if Nigeria must move forward, all right, Yes, he admitted he annulled the election of 1993, and that was won by MKO Abiola. But is that enough to say, yes, I do? Okay, now don't catch me, I do. Do you think something should be done, some form of justice? Because, I mean, that is if the justice system of this country. Well, I mean, that is to tell you that Nigeria, there are people they will hold Nigeria for hand like this,
Yes,
and they do whatever they want to do with it.
Exactly.
And do you think we can get out of their hand? Nigeria can get out of the hands of those people?
To be honest, the thing is, there are some people that are benefiting from this thing. Yeah, the children of these people. So even when the whole country wants to say, oh, let's do this, there will still be some that won't agree. Because they're benefiting from it.
All right, moving on. Lagos Osun experienced poor telephone service amid police Lupeng standoff. And talking about telephone service, the price of data these days, anywhere you see Wi-Fi, connect. Oh. Have you noticed the price of data these days?
Yes, it's skyrocketing.
It's skyrocketing, or it has skyrocketed?
Oh,
it has gotten to Mars. It's even close to Jupiter by now. It's so amazing. 2027 APC wants Tinubu of Southeast Rigs as El Rufai seeks alliance to rescue Nigeria. Rescuer. Ngwanu. Rescue Nigerians. Dangote holds 500 million liters of PMX, 600 billion worth of stock. Okay. June 12th, more knocks on IBB over annulment of Abiola's victory. Okay. Moving on to the latest. This was reported about 3 hours ago. Ogonis insist on state creation as condition for oil exploration. 2027 crisis looms in APC as minister kicks against Ganduje's candidates. Lagos Assembly crisis, no malice against DSS. The Guardian clarifies. We must stop taxing. We must stop taxing poverty. Says Oyedele as public hearing on tax bills begin. Troops dismantled 18 illegal refinery sites, arrest 17 in Niger Delta crackdown. So Ludo urges tighter border control to stop fake drug importation. Group 6 improves security on NAFDAC boss as agency defends clampdown on fake drugs. Concerns as Adele case was in newly elected council chairman councillors. All right. CBN governor leads stronger Nigeria Saudi ties. FG to fortify custodial centers against jailbreaks. They are now doing, what's the name of that movie again? That movie that has jailbreaking.
I can't remember.
Do you watch movies at all?
Yeah, but I don't like all those.
Prison Break! You don't like it. Prison Break. So, federal government is, has plans to fortify custodial, FG to fortify custodial centers against prison break. Ayedatiwa pledges to begin work immediately after inauguration. FG partners Flutter Wave on youth empowerment mentorship. Bayelsa government seeks action on oil spillage. Still on next of kin. Still on next of kin. World's largest protein producer invests $2.5 billion in Ogun. This next of kin matter, I go like read them more. Let me know what I'm talking about. Okay. Please pick up the Guardian and get full information on that. My duty is just to draw your attention to some of these big stories. All right, moving on. What else do we have here? On the metro, FG flags of phase 2 of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway construction pledges swift completion. Police probe death of 50-year-old farmer in Ogun community. Foundation launches students into entrepreneurship program. Drug trafficking fuels violent extremism in Lake Chad Basin. Next year report warns. Man drowns retrieving phone from well. Police search for 2 missing persons. NDLEA nabs Third National with illicit drugs, intercepts UK bond shipments. Chief executive jailed for defrauding investors of 2 billion naira. Oh, Chim. Yeah, a whole executive. Okay. And in the business segment, Naira price stability and MPC's new policy direction. Market gains 95 billion naira as cautious trading dominates activities. EFINA unveils new corporate energy. Taj Bank gets new global rating, wins Islamic Bank award. Okay. I can't cancel female accountants on economic growth. Others. Tax reform, FTZ's decry FG's attempt to retard Z's Nebzas OFGZA. And the editorial, Donald Trump's tariff and challenge to Nigerians' resilience. And a few from the politics, more PDP members, they come to ABGA. Hey! Let's talk about this decomposition of Nigerian politicians. I'm in PDP. Which party are you in?
I'm alone.
Okay, you're a lone party.
Yes.
Now, this is what I'm trying to point out. If I, Senator, whatever in PDP,
Yes.
probably had opportunity to become a senator and my first tenure, or maybe a governor, finish. I didn't do well in office. Now I want to run for another office. I will now leave PDP because they are not giving me the opportunity. I'm seeing the opportunity from this party.
Yeah.
I now live here and live here. And as we know, we've seen people move from APC to PDP, from PDP to APC to LP, moving.
Yes.
At the end of the day, their movement doesn't change anything.
Exactly.
I don't know if you've noticed it.
Yeah.
It is not like after your first tenure in APC, you move to PDP for another office. Probably you get that ticket or you won the election. There's absolutely no difference.
Yes. We're practically recycling our leaders.
Exactly.
So if you think you're voting for PDP or APC, you're still voting for the same people.
Oh, Chim, have you eaten this morning?
No.
I owe you dinner.
Thank
Breakfast. What do you want to eat?
Don't let me tell you.
I mean, perfect. You've heard Nigerians say all of them are the same. It's not because the parties are really the same, but not the same people where they there. The same set of people, the one where they wait 50 billion, where they and PDP before, enter APC, can become another thing. The same people. And that is why Nigeria is not even moving forward the way it should. That is why we are not where we are. We are not where we are. You get what I'm trying to say? That is why we are not where we are. That is why we are not where we are. Why? Okay, let's move on quickly before we are where we. NSCDC. It's been long ahead NSCDC. Oh. After that, my God, the top. NSCDC whistleblower allegations against NCDMB. Fabricated lies. Talking about whistleblowing, if you have the opportunity to whistleblow, will you whistleblow?
That's the right thing, but it's easy to start contemplating whether you should or you shouldn't. But at all times, it's good to stand for the truth, no matter what.
So as it is now, don't tell anybody. I have 5 billion naira with me.
I go share with you.
But you no go whistleblow.
No.
Nasarawa government appoints first female AGCJ in state's 29-year history. Talking about this, which is a good development, a good one. I think we need to see more of women in politics.
Yes.
But the question is, if we have women in politics, will the men allow them breathe? Using Akpabio and the other fine fair lady, the ladies.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Natasha, and this man is updated. Natasha, using Natasha as a state case study. Now she has, she has appeared on several platforms to say, to talk about the harassment,
Yes.
to talk about the unjust treatment as a member of the House.
Yes.
Now, back to my question. We want to see more women in politics, but with the men, allow the women breathe.
Okay, in other countries, we actually have a lot of that. And when you check their achievements with that of the men, you can see that they are doing very well. But because Nigeria has this patriarchy, so it affects us even down to politics. So we need to change that in our minds to be able to accommodate women. So that is the major problem.
Now, mass defection hits APC in Dogara stronghold. National government, okay. APC fought Osun LG poll may push for allocation seizure. And yeah, I had in mind to say something concerning what we've just talked about, which is the fact that I had, sometimes I just create quotes in my head, and this is it. Political leadership in a country with just men alone without women is like a bird flying with one wings. There has to be a balance.
Yes.
Right, balance, Shiaga. Don't turn Oshu into Wild Wild West. Markinde wants APC. Okay, the Tigers qualify for 2025 Afro Basket as Group B team sail through. That's on sport. Bankole insists on a Jagba fight despite brutal knockout by Parker. Ophili's 60-meter record thrills NSC organ. NDDC charges committee on successful festival portal closes Friday. And on the column, Lagos Osun set tune for 2027. Beyond plastic strategic communications for Nigeria's circular economy. USAID in toxic controversy. What if U.S. President Trump shifts from aid to trade? Would you like to know? Get that on the column segment of The Guardian. What do we have here? Okay. All right, that's all we have for you from The Guardian. Let's quickly move on as we begin to draw the curtain. We've taken the Punch, we've taken The Guardian. Let's quickly move to The Nation and see what is happening in The Nation. Okay. Kaduna Varsity, ASU suspend strike. That's true. It's been long ahead, ASU strike. Tinubu, did ASU strike affect you that time? You're in private school. God. What school did you attend?
A private university.
Now I know where that soft voice is coming from. You see my own Baku voice. I just shut up and down. Tinubu's economic reforms making positive impacts. Ganduje. Tinubu congratulates Daniel Boala on the 50th birthday. FG interventions have stabilized FX markets, Naira says experts. How my family survived medical challenges in 2024 by Adeshwa Tomi Willington. That's Ndebanking W. Oseni warns contractors against shady works on roads. Tinubu celebrates Boala 50. Not east. I wanted to say northwest. Not east. Not left out in legacy project, says Umahi. Aidati was swearing in. CPs deploy personnel for safety, ease of movement. Banks, telecos, customers mourn over high. Oh no, help you people should help us. Oh, help us. Oh, Bacon. And the annoying thing is that even on top the data we cost, network still not good on top.
The problem, no, they finish.
Please though. You're not doing me like this. Oh yeah. African leaders honored in Morocco. Okay. Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway property owners will get additional compensation, says FG. Yeah, I missed a part. I can't remember where I saw it. It said it actually stated a particular amount of money that was given to property owners as compensation. I don't know if I read that. I don't know. Let's leave it. Let's move on. Hey, Jehovah. I was about saying something. 80 deaths from Lassa fever recorded in 11 states, says NCDC. Please, you should mind yourself. Nigeria and China signed 7.6 billion euro clean energy deal. CJN blames prison congestion on poor investigation. Everybody is blaming everybody. Now, CJN, that is the... what's the meaning of that CJN against F? I know it's Justice of Nigeria. Something Justice of Nigeria. Justice. The Chief Justice of Nigeria blames prison congestion on poor investigation, which is actually true.
Yes.
You have quite a number of people in prisons that are there. Their case have not been investigated. They are just there. Some of them have been arrested unjustly. Some of them are awaiting trial. Just
our police has this thing of just pack everybody.
Pack them. Everybody. Pack everybody, which is absolutely... it doesn't make sense. FEM, Commonwealth Council partner on strategic investment. All right, that's just a few. We have First Ladies, RHI hits vulnerable Bruno women with food items. Pick up the Guardian. These and many more you will find on the Guardian. And quickly, let me just give you the latest reported 4 minutes ago. Kaduna Varsity also suspend strike. Yes, this was about 4 minutes ago. Tinubu's economic reform making positive impact. Ganduje, about 5 minutes ago. Is it making impact?
Let's watch and see.
Is it making impact? Yes or no? Because I'm not seeing the impact.
We can't tell.
It's not visible. Oh, let's be true to each other. It's not visible. We're not seeing the effect. Tinubu congratulate Daniel Bwala on 50th birthday. 14 minutes ago, FG Interventions have established FX market naira, says expert 20 minutes ago. I'm a feminist, but I don't support disrespectful wives. Funke Akindele. Hey, you see this conversation of feminism? If I have the chance, I would love us to talk about it on Wednesday. So it's a long conversation. All right, as we draw the curtain in 2 minutes, let's just take a few headlines from Daily Post. All right. Sit at home won't end Southeast still fighting war. Obidigbo. What's the type from?
Delta.
Sit at home won't end Southeast still fighting war. 2027, divergent opinions emerge over Tinubu Atiku Obi Kwankwaso's fate. What do you think?
Obi's fate?
Yes, divergent opinions emerge over Tinubu Atiku Obi Kwankwaso's fate.
The elections are
talking
over
about 2027.
Now.
No, talking about 2027. Yeah.
To be honest, we don't know what we are going to see. It's going to be hot.
And for some of us, we don't want to see what we are seeing now.
Exactly.
Many of us don't want to see. I'm just trying not to. Many of us want.
But I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think that putting any of them in power feels like it's still the same effect? What do you think? Like putting Tinubu, Atiku, yes, or even Obi, do you think it's going to produce the same result at the end of the day?
Okay, so this is my own personal opinion. Personal what? Opinion. Atiku was a vice president. Was anything articulated? Kwankwaso is an ex-governor, if I'm not mistaken. What was the effect of his governorship? Tinubu, also an ex-senator and also an ex-governor. What is the ripple effect? And now a president, what is going to be? Now, Peter Obi, that I like, and many of us also like. And the reason is the fact that he is coming. This is something very different. Absolutely very different. I mean, he came with with something very different. He came with something very different that we all, because Nigerians actually want a difference, definitely at the end of the day.
Yes.
So for me, I think the only person amongst those people that would make a change or will do something different is Peter Obi.
Okay, so what do you think about this popular saying that Nigeria needs someone that is very bad and harsh to handle them? They don't like good people. Like, they don't need soft hand or good people. So what do you think?
I don't know what I think. But at the end of the day, I think there's a generation that needs somebody, a transformative leader.
My belief, we need God. We need God to touch our hearts.
Oh, God will use somebody now.
Definitely.
We need a transformative leader. We need a proactive leader. I mean, Nigeria has come a long way to be. I mean, we've come a long way. We've gone a long way. Nigerians are doing great and mighty things outside Nigeria.
The first thing is we shouldn't see that seat as a retirement plan. That is the most important thing. Maybe they should even slash the salary. Remove all the money from the seat.
Remove all the benefits.
So if you know you want to lead, go and lead. Not looking at what you get.
You are going there to serve.
Yes.
Take away every benefit and see if we will see how people that will be interested in that seat.
Exactly.
Because many people, their drive is
the
what
money
they stand to benefit at the end of the day. Governor Gowon promised to secure Igbos was unfulfilled. IBB on what triggered civil war. Petrol capacity, Dangote counters NMDPRA. Abia governor won't negotiate with criminal politicians. OT. Okay. IBB has confirmed 1966 coup was Igbo-led. Femi Kayode. Outrage in Dostima as security operatives kill 400-level Foodma students. Tinubu message to me, shamed them. El Rufai mocks critics. Niger bandits kill one, abduct several in fresh attacks. We must we want long-term Ukraine peace deal, not quick US-backed ceasefire. Russia. Okay. Nigeria still in search of great leaders. Shekai Gumi. Exactly what we just talked about.
Yes.
Nigeria still in search of great leaders. 2027 NNPP will be defeated before 1 p.m. on election day. Dogoa. Controversy as Ganduje Jibrin attend opposition senator event in Kano. More NPP leaders will join APC soon. Ganduje. German election, Trump, Netanyahu, NATO react as Mars cost to victory. Oshun APC attacks Makinde, reject advice. Oshun LG poll, don't truncate democracy, Makinde tells APC. And in business, drive Nigeria's economic growth. Tinubu reveals discussion with Flutterwave. Petrol capacity, Dangote counters NMDPRA. Access Bank gives updates as Nigerians lament service disruption. We have over 60 billion worth of petrol installed. Dangote. And in sports, 2025 President Federation Cup teams qualify for national playoff. Bundesliga, Hoffenheim deserved draw against Stuttgart. Akpaguma. Okay. Quite a number of sports stories there. Serie A, Gasperini aims another swipe at Lookman. ELP, why we beat Man City 2-0, Liverpool coach slot. AFCON, not a major tournament. Yeah. They say AFCON is not a major tournament, oh. Okay, oh. Fiorentina give update on Monsieur Kane after forward collapse on pitch. And then the Metro, Jigawa police apprehend ex-convict for car theft in Kiyawa. Castena police, 4 bandits attacked on Dosima Coffee Highway. I vowed not to have a child out of wedlock. Rugged man. That's on entertainment. If you die in abusive relationship, people will still talk. Rugged man. I'm getting married this year. Ruga. So people that are crushing on Ruga. Wigs. Human hair. Diabolical. Carry bad luck. Singer. What do you think?
I heard that though, and I'm wearing one.
Hey, wait, remove it. Let me help you drag it away. Hey, wait. Here. White girls are better than Nigerian girls. Trinity guy, flaunt Oyibo partner. Guanum.
You shouldn't say that.
What rubbish.
What do you think? What do you think?
Nigerian girls for life. What do you mean? In fact, I am angry. I want to end this show. Thank you very much, everyone. This is the time. Out of anger, I want to end this show. This is how much. Why would you say white girls are better than Nigerian girls? Please, let's argue that in the comment section, either on Facebook or YouTube. Do you think white girls are better than Nigerian girls? If you're opposing or proposing, let us meet in the comment section. God bless you all. We'll be back at 1 p.m. and do have yourself a wonderful Monday. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a wonderful time. I had fun. Hope you had fun too.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
My name is CJ the Boss, and you know today is the official day for the launch of Elegance Plus by P1 Plus, owners of Cedarwood Luxury. And you can see a lot of people out there in this place waiting for this launch. And you know that Elegance Plus comes with something different. It's all about all green, all light, all calmness, and all steez with a touch of pizzazz to it. And I'm going to ask a couple of folks here what they're expecting. Remember, the price is, no, I won't tell you.
I can show you my bank account. Two-Face, I get it plenty to go around. So can make you dance when you hear this sound. Now we the
Okay, I am expecting to behold a beautiful estate that I will present to my clients, and I expect and believe that they will subscribe massively.
P1 Plus, the owners of Cedarwood and Heartland and Billionaires series. They are launching Elegance Plus today, and we are so excited about it. My dear, my expectation is so high.
Like, I know it's gonna be wow, and I know it's gonna be great. So, but I'm expecting to carry something home today.
You're carrying something home today?
Yes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Prince Positive, and today we are right here waiting for the Elegance Plus launching. It's going to be an amazing time. Follow us on this amazing estate with amazing features as we bring to you Elegance Plus.
Cut off for the voltage, tilapia, kote, bring a goofy with the cocaine. Gobe, you see the bedroom I replay. Find a bacha for my bro say. Conquer the streets we see play.
I need your billing up party, all got the woman. If I handle this your body, all got so close, all got so close. If you put me for palava, Njebolo ifanga. What can a man do? I be fair, ego nebe. I don't complain, we go see say.
You too can own your own luxurious apartments at the Cedarwood Luxury Maisonette and Apartments here in Ajaya Apata, Shangotedu, Lagos. At the Cedarwood Luxury Maisonette and Apartments, we have 1-bedroom apartments that go for 35 million. We have the 2-bedroom apartments that go for 45 million, and the 4-bedroom maisonette duplexes that go for 60 million naira. Get your own luxurious apartments at Cedarwood Luxury Maisonette and Apartments here in Ajaya Apata.